Hey guys, I've just made an amazing discovery for myself in my battle against long COVID, and I just felt like I had to do a video straight away. This is the first video I've done on this, so just for a bit of background, I'm Australian, I'm a doctor, and I had coronavirus in October last year, and I've had symptoms of long COVID, the post-exertional malaise, the terrible fatigue and all that ever since. And I've had the same thing where I feel better, I do something, I do too much, I don't even think it's too much, and then I crash. And these stories will be familiar to everyone. And one of the things which has really become clearer for me, and maybe it's not the same for everyone, but probably a large proportion, I would say, of long COVID sufferers are suffering from something pretty similar to ME, CFS, any other post-viral fatigue syndrome. And as a doctor, I did see people with these sorts of syndromes, and I was struck by the fact that their sympathetic nervous system, which is like the adrenaline system, the fight or flight system, was overactive compared to their parasympathetic nervous system, or their relaxing nervous system that's out of balance. And so I've been looking at ways to balance that system out, because I do believe that this is crucial to recovery, and that basically slowing down or shutting off, or just relaxing that overactive sympathetic nervous system is key to recovery, because it's like your body's in a constant state of stress. And so healing, as we know, happens when the body is relaxed. And so I've been playing around with different breathing exercises and just looking into the scientific basis of breathing exercises. And there's a lot of recommendations of different, 4, 7, 8, the box breathing, all these sorts of things. And I've got one of these smartwatches which measures my heart rate, and also the Garmin one has a very clever little algorithm that actually calculates your level of stress and your sort of body battery, and I find it very helpful, very intuitive. And yeah, it was interesting. With all these breathing exercises, I very rarely found any improvement to my stress levels as measured by my watch or my heart rate, both the total heart rate, like the number, or the heart rate variability, which is the important thing when it comes to measuring, having a well-balanced, autonomic nervous system, and one that's in a phase of relaxation so that the healing can occur. And then I was just coming across the Buteyko methods, and then I found this paper, this study on the control of this autonomic nervous system with breathing exercises, and it was showing that actually the best results were found with a breathing of 6 breaths per minute. That lower than that wasn't as good, and higher than that wasn't as good. And I was surprised, because it's actually a bit faster than I would have thought, and I've certainly been doing breathing exercises that are much slower than that. And anyway, so I thought I'd give it a go. And so I just put my stopwatch on and went for 10 minutes. And I was doing sort of some of the Buteyko method type of ideas, so really slowing the breath down and very gently breathing. Yeah, so because it isn't that slow. Yeah, because you're really taking a breath in every 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out, but through the nose, and just so slowly and gently that it, if you imagine that you're trying to stop your nose hairs from moving. And so I did this, and to the point even where you feel like you would want to breathe a little bit more, which is sort of one of these Buteyko things. And I was just, because I did the nose exercise, because it's an interesting little exercise, and I found, wow, yeah, it actually did clear my nose. And, it's got to do with things like nitric oxide and other stuff too. But, the proof is in the pudding. So combining these ideas of very gentle nose breathing and the rate of 6 breaths per minute, which is basically, I put a stopwatch on and I was looking and, go from 0 to 5 breathing in and 5 to 10 breathing out. Then from 10 to 15 breathing in, 15 to 20 breathing out, but very slowly, very gently through the nose. And anyway, so then I was curious. Let's have a look at my stress score on the Garmin watch app. And my God, it went so low. I'm not very good at these YouTube stuff, but it's the lowest that I've ever seen it. Like maybe during deep sleep I get there in these levels of relaxation, but it was like, my God. And so, yeah, I'm going to do 10 minutes 3 times a day now, and of this breathing technique, and I'm going to see what happens, see if I can make significant recovery to my long COVID. So anyway, if that's something that interests you, I'd be really happy if you gave it a try and put some comments below and see if you get good results, or maybe you don't get any results. But if you're like me, you're willing to try everything, and anything, I mean, I'm sure like many of you, I also have a whole range of supplements, and so many of them I don't know if they're doing anything, to be honest. But yeah, so anyway, I'll leave this here, and if you like this video, if you want to see more, then give me a thumbs up, subscribe, like the video, and yeah, talk soon. See ya.